Record. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. So, I haven't watched either of these yet. The Keeping Up with Starro for Saber and Archer both dropped in the last day or so. We're going to react to them late now.
Well,
But,
Matt's going to react.
Yeah, I'm reacting late to Saber, but hey, Archer only dropped like 2.5 hours ago, so we're going to just do both.
You haven't watched it by now?
No, because we were watching show.
I am not going to have any reaction whatsoever. Oops. I just had a reaction.
I'm just starting. I'm surprised it's in English.
Well, I mean, they don't have dialogue during these cutscenes, so it would make sense that they could run this in English.
Darn, so you need to download the Japanese.
Oh,
I mean, you don't have to. Just have Mute Saber and Archer.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna boot the game after we record.
Now returning to the battlefield as the servant Saber.
That shit looks so
yes,
good.
this legendary hero that everybody in the far-reaching galaxy knows of. Yes.
Well, no, everybody's gonna pretend they know who she is so they don't look stupid.
We're also delighted to welcome
Rekka.
another servant.
He hasn't been seen since Rappa's stuff. Whoa, wait, he's a servant.
I would also
no.
like to point out that she said that he's a servant.
With the spirit origin of a director named Grady.
Oh, so this is that whole
Oh, no.
Greg, is that actually a fake
I'd prefer to think
servant
of it more as
or?
a sort of
I'm keeping up with.
That's not ringing any bells.
Okay, so it might just be made up.
The Holy Grail.
But that also just
No,
means that
that's
Rekka
merely a
will show up
MacGuffin.
for
It holds no
some
real
reason.
significance for me. What truly matters to me is witnessing the actors' superb performances and
Okay.
the compelling character arcs.
Well, I
as they
mean, this
spiral toward
tracks
their
with
Accurate.
climactic
him.
peaks.
That tracks with him.
Mr. Rekka,
He's
you're
a memo
truly
keeper.
dedicated filmmaker. Without further ado, let's get acquainted with one of the brightest stars in this Holy Grail war, Miss Saber, Camelot's King of Knights.
What the fuck is Camelot?
It's a lot of camels.
Is this song from Fate that they're playing?
Speaking of which, Mr. Rekka, if
I don't
may
think
ask,
this
is
is.
one of those only smart people can see it type of swords?
No,
That's
this
only
is
for clothing.
magecraft. The blade is
What?
shrouded in magical energy, compressing
You know,
air
the
to bend
Emperor's new
light,
clothes.
creating invisibility.
No.
What brilliant special effects!
Oh, I see. So it's magecraft.
Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen Emperor's New Groove either.
When using her
What?
basic attack, Saber deals wind
We're,
damage.
okay, we're watching that. It's going on the list as well.
When using her skill,
You have too much shit
Saber
on your
blasts
list.
high-pressure air, dealing wind damage
I need to start making movies
Also,
instead of shows on my
wind!
list.
adjacent targets.
Emperor's New Groove is fantastic.
Uses their ultimate, Saber's
Love
damage
watching that
can
movie
reach
VHS back in the
far
day.
as
Also,
during
ooh,
slow
more HP, yay!
resonance.
I need that because I suck.
Resonance can be transformed into energy for
That's
Saber.
more energy and
Saber has enough
damage,
resonance
Matt.
to fully restore her energy. She can use her skill to
Well,
get
if you have enough damage, you don't need any
Oh.
HP except the last one.
Alright,
Otherwise,
makes
using
sense.
her skill grants Saber core resonance. And when that radiant blade reveals its true form, the ever-victorious king
The
shall
old-
proclaim the true name of the miracle in her hands. When using
Balamug!
Saber
Wait.
deals wind damage to all enemies, accompanied by multiple
God, it looked
Number
so
one,
good,
your
that
pronunciation
animation.
is
My
horrible.
God. It is.
What else is there?
Simply incredible.
Okay, how would you pronounce it then, Matt?
Balmung.
You're not Matt, but okay.
And carved a grand epic straight into my skull.
Rekka is having a moment over there.
40 meters. Is that how big her fucking sword is?
Well, when you shove energy up into the air, your length of the sword kind of.
What is that
goes
to
up.
American?
That's
40 American meters. You heard it here first, folks.
130 feet! Christ.
Sharp, stylish.
It's like 13 stories tall.
Anyway, she
Top
wins!
choreography. To miss even a frame is to commit a cinematic sin.
okay. Time to blink.
When using her enhanced basic attack, if there are no more than 2 enemy targets, Saber deals increased
Bonk.
damage.
Oh.
After unlocking
More
specific
damage,
traces,
yeah.
Saber gains mana burst at the start of combat.
Mana
And when using her enhanced basic
What's
attack,
mana,
if
but-
Saber's core resonance is enough to
So
fully
that means that she
regenerate
gets
her energy,
enhanced
she
basic off the
consumes
start
mana
of
burst to
battle.
immediately take
Dope.
action and recovers 1 skill point for allies.
Oh,
Great, she gets
useful.
Everybody regenerate skill points now.
Immediately take action. Use her skill to fully regenerate energy
she
and
gets
seamlessly
bonus
follow
skill
ultimate.
points for people, which
After using her
means
technique to enter combat,
Archer,
Saber gains
get
additional
over
core
here.
resonance and receives an attack
Yeah.
increase for several turns.
Oh, nice. Not bad, not bad.
for
Honestly,
once
like
it's
her,
Saber's turn
Archer,
to
and
feed the team
Sparkle.
instead of the other way around.
Her Archer and Sparkle would be absurd.
Her main damage source. Whenever an
It's just the
ally
skill
uses
point
an
team.
ultimate or Saber uses any attack other than a basic attack, she gains core resonance.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
If
nice.
Saber's current core resonance is enough to fully recover her energy, she can use her skill to convert all of it into energy, and then unleash Excalibur, wiping out the enemies in one powerful
And then get
burst.
more core resonance.
I'm kind of shocked that they didn't make her like a totally energy guzzling unit.
Actors, ready.
Well, I mean, we already have enough people like that in Star Rail right now, including Finon, who's literally on the same fucking bear.
Okay, fair.
Miss Carmella.
Oh, I've got it. Let's call it Excaliboom!
Let's not.
Excaliboom! Act 1, Scene 1.
That sounds like one of my titles.
Action!
It really does.
Wizard takes action
Well,
first.
we're using that on Friday.
Skill to summon them.
Ha ha ha.
Follows closely behind, using her skill to buff Miss Saber before using her
And then her
ultimate
ult
to
comes in.
regenerate
Now, the real question is whether or not you'll remember
Miss
that.
X is fully charged and lends Miss Saber some help by giving her a buff. Miss Saber takes the spotlight, finishing with a dazzling ultimate, sending her enemies
That's
packing.
not that way.
That's definitely not the right franchise, Greg.
Now enter the fray. Miss Saber remains calm under pressure with a swift and clean enhanced basic attack. She delivers a fierce opening strike, gaining both core resonance and mana burst. The
And she does it again!
Their ultimate, granting Miss Saber core resonance again. Saber then uses her
Again!
Before long, Miss
We don't have
Saber
Bunk.
has
We don't have.
core
We don't have
resonance
Bucky.
to fully replenish her energy. She
Not yet, we don't.
burst and immediately
If they do a
Actually, now
crossover
that I
Marvel,
think
would be
about it,
hilarious.
isn't Archer basically Bucky with using his skill over and over again?
I haven't seen that yet. Thanks, Daniel.
They said that in the fucking version update. What are you talking about, Matt?
I forgot. Okay.
Yes, I know you forgot.
Oh, no good! The actors playing the villains are fired! They couldn't hold their own in the scene at all!
In that case, let's hope the Holy Grail War brings together a cast of truly exceptional actors. Is there
Well, one of
anything
them is
else you'd
Wrecker,
like
so
to
I'm
share
not having
about the
high
Holy Grail War?
security.
I can hardly wait. Such a grand war is bound to inspire a cinematic masterpiece. May every actor shine in their role.
I don't
Oh,
believe
phone
you.
call.
Phone call for you, Mr. Krabs. From
Hello?
Flank.
Who's this?
Who are you? I'm a master. Get me a real person on the line.
All right. It's for you.
This is Rekka.
Help me, Rekka. There's this blue guy. He's up to no good. He's about to throw his spear at me.
Have you tried?
And you have to...
Don't worry. It's
You-
probably not
Oh,
heat-seeking
right. Good
or
thing I hit
heart-seeking.
pause. That spear nearly hit me. You jerk. Get
You had
Look at how
time
lit-
to call someone
Ow.
while being accosted by
Let's not
Pooh.
be hasty.
But also, I love how nonchalant Rekka is about this man getting murdered on the end of his
There goes
call.
one of my finest comedic talents.
Okay. You just let a man die.
It was probably fine.
He died
On.
for comedy.
He
Which
died
was
for
his sole-
content.
He died for comedy, which was his sole talent.
Yeah. These are what I consider to be the fundamental qualities of becoming a king, the young girl explained eloquently. Everything you said is way too hard, her master grumbled. Isn't there something easier, some kingly quality that even I could achieve without breaking a sweat? The girl pondered for a moment, touching her chin, replied, I remember one ruler spent their life expanding territories, establishing laws, and reforming the church. But later died from eating too much eel. Okay. There was another ruler, skilled at both fighting and lying low, who eventually unified the whole country, but later died from eating too much tempura. Her master gave a puzzled look. I don't quite get it. What qualities of a ruler do these two stories demonstrate? It includes a pretty important quality, the girl patted her master's shoulder and answered with a smile. Having a good appetite. Stay tuned for the IPC program, Keeping Up with Star Rail. Saber. This is the
I have
sword
no
only
idea
the
who
wise
she
can
said
see.
this to, but that definitely sounds like something she would say to Shiro.
Yeah, also,
Also,
I believe that
apparently
was
that was
Scott.
Scott.
That was... Yay! Scott's getting
So we-
knocked.
Nothing to
Yay!
tell you.
F Scott. Hate him.
Uh,
Stop making the Lawfu have a problem.
Well,
like-
to be fair, he's not on the Lawfu this time.
No, but if he gets killed by, I don't know, like Archer or like anybody, I'm okay with that.
But I bet Saber just said that to like Ritsuka or something.
That would be really
guess.
funny if he said that to Kuritsugu with no context whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially since I don't remember her eating anything while she was with Kuritsugu.
well,
Hmm.
actually, that's an important point. Is that Kuritsugu had enough? He just had enough output for her to
Be able to function.
exist, and he wasn't going to go out of his way to do more than, well, my tool works.
Hmm.
Like
This-
the mana that's necessary upkeep for the weapon that the Einsburns gifted him, right?
I guess
So
that's fair.
why bother with anything other than the necessary upkeep?
Hmm.
True. Well, I'm just ready to watch Archer now.
Waiting on you.
Click.
Ladies and
That's Albert this time.
viewers at home, we now gaze upon the planet of festivities, Penacony. Among the heroic spirits here, there is one who never responds to calls of hope, but only
That sounds just like Archer.
That's extremely
He has
Archer.
always protected humanity.
Screw you people who want hope. I shall give you, or I shall take away your despair.
I'm only coming in at the last minute when I actually want to bother.
When it's time for me to kill steal somebody, that's when I arrive.
Of this unsung heroic spirit, Archer. Today's guest,
Quantum
is
Mail.
also mentioned
Oh,
in
it's Scott.
Dreams and the Holy Grail War. The obnoxious town for
The man we
Archer
wanted to
Public
see the most
Department
and the man they
is
wanted to see the
Scott.
least, all in one go.
You deep-fried bird! Don't say noxious. It gives me.
Can we say
flashbacks.
obnoxious
Call me
then?
crafty or infamous.
Oh, then shouldn't the specialist Scott of Infamy naturally be counted by the Archer of Justice? Evil can't win after all.
Is Archer with
These
him?
unripe
Seriously? That
virtuous
sucks.
folk Are just the type to fall into my traps.
Oh, you can't elaborate?
All right.
I love that laugh though.
I love his voice actor because I fucking hate Scott. The voice actor does such a good job with him.
Archer is a quantum character following the path of
First Quantum Mail!
Quantum Mail!
Quantum Mail,
doesn't
witness
even
the Quantum
exist
Mail!
in this universe.
Oh, come on, we're in the space age now.
What do you mean?
No one
He's
uses
totally an
traditional bows
archer.
anymore.
Don't you see
No one
his
uses
bows
traditional
that he doesn't
bows,
have?
yeah.
Uses concho
Fucking-
Bakia to deal quantum damage.
I don't think that's
No.
true.
No, here's the thing, is that the archer class is really made up of archers. Archer is like one of the few people that actually uses a bow in the archer class.
You talk
Dish.
a big game.
I remember you telling me that.
Just a good old bow.
It also deals quantum damage to one designated enemy.
Ah, what the heck just so
Yeah, that-
fast? Definitely
Yeah, that's
not
definitely
bow.
some quantum damage right there.
Fired from
Yep.
a bow. While the circuit
So
connection
saith
stays,
everybody
Archer's
trying
turn
to
will
justify
end
the
after
quantum
kill.
or the
You can use
the
skill
archer
again
class.
to boost the
It
damage
was
dealt
fired
and
from some
stack
projectile
away.
firing object, I think.
I just realized he can only fire twice because
Suddenly reminded the dude that was an archer because he threw rice at people.
Only a genius would have realized
Yeah.
that. But after unlocking a specific traits, Archer additionally increases allies' max skill points while he's on the field.
He's
Oh.
just a sparkle
Free
on his
sparkle!
own.
Free sparkle!
More after they've gained a skill point.
Yeah!
Crit damage increases for some number of
You
turns.
free Sparkle.
And he gets crit damage for getting more skill
I
points.
would-
He's not just
I would
support.
I would actually try to build this man's traces over trying to get Saber potentially.
Well, remember, Greg, he's free.
And you can get his light cone by rolling for Saber.
Exactly.
But your wallet might be
Glad
crying
that not
afterwards.
making me choose, but
Well,
Well, Greg, don't worry. Next year, next time they do a crossover, they'll do it if this works out, and it probably will.
next
I'm gonna
time
make you choose.
better give us Lancer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we don't know if they're gonna follow up with this. So
If
this
it's
is
successful, they might.
They could add Lancer. They already have a model for him.
Exactly.
He deals quantum damage to all enemies and gains.
Also, this
charge.
man generates more skill points too with this follow-up. What is
Got
this?
something else up your
That's
sleeve?
absolute nonsense.
Never mind. I smell another trap.
Let's sum it up. Archer has outstanding single target damage. He can increase his skill's damage by using repeatedly.
No, really.
He can also damage the enemy through his follow-up attack and ultimate.
The fact that it's with his
The
follow-up
key
is
to manage your skill
ridiculous.
points as quickly as possible.
And I
The
think
ult
he
is
gains
so
a
good,
couple
it's so
from his
perfect.
All of
ult too.
Archer's combat abilities, fried birdie.
You want more, Specialist Scott?
Please, I'm not foolish enough to underestimate him. He's that Stoneheart aventurine servant.
Oh, thank God.
I know he can do more.
Well, that's also terrifying because Aventurine now has Archer behind him.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would have expected Adventure.
The boss has a boss.
The wrong
Chat.
Even practice battle seriously. Thanks to his teammates.
I'm sorry, does that 9 skill points if you have both him and Sparkle on the team? What the fuck?
Yes.
Archer unleashes unlimited
One of these
Bruh.
days, we'll have 15 skill points on the screen. Mark my words.
Okay. The Sparkle and banner now?
beaten to a pulp by
Yes.
Archer's relentless attacks, while his
Remember, he and Sunday are on the same banner.
I hate that so much.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, if you rolled right now, you could go roll for Sparkle too.
Archer's teammates
I didn't even get
attack.
And his
Sunday.
bird-
Every attack triggers his
Well, you
follow-up
built up
attack.
pity for Sparkle.
Thanks
And
for
remember, the
Uh.
pity doesn't carry over for
follow-up attack
Saber.
is recover
Yep,
skill
you have to
points
start
for his
over.
allies. 6 skill points? What the- That's
Now,
one
if
of
it
my
was
crap
9
battles.
skill points, I'd be saying, hold
6
on.
divided by
But 6 is nothing after Sparkle.
Get lost. I can do math.
What
Me
you-
trying to do math, chat.
Archer ultimate and increases allies' skill points to
But even I know that's
Archer
3.
pulls back his bow and fires
Dude,
forward
9
shots at
skill
the
points.
target.
What the
It's a mirage that the enemy is
Whoop.
powerless to stop.
Jesus Christ.
Under this violent rage,
That's just cheating.
the enemy is eliminated.
Well,
This
that
is
sounds
literally
like something
cheat.
Archer
This
would
feels
do.
like Acheron's
Cheat? Yeah.
Specialist Scout.
Even Acheron doesn't
His
generate
first
that
is
fast
guaranteed
unless you have like
No.
E6 Acheron.
No, E6
Or was it
Acheron's
E2?
boasted.
No, yeah, it was E2 Acheron that generates super fast, but
I'm never gonna win head on.
Who's your servant, buddy?
Thinking of quitting?
You obviously don't know me, Lyndon Scott, well enough. Ever heard of March 7th? That girl who's almost as despicable as I am?
I'm familiar with her.
She's an admirable foe. I learned from her that the best way to win is to add a double dose of laxatives to your enemy's dinner the day before the fight.
Wow.
Did that happen?
yeah, we never got to
Oh.
that. We never got to that
Are
in
as
the art
desirable
training.
as the
One of the
Oh,
things
yeah.
that you can do is have Jiaocho lace
Mr.
Scott's
Boodle,
food with
what are you
laxatives.
Nice.
Calm down, little
Boot Hill.
birdie. I ain't here for you.
Oh, he's here for that PC. Oh boy.
I'm here for this war criminal here.
Market and development department man in here. So I thought I'd drop by and have a nice chat.
White-haired dude in red? Archer? The hero of justice? Why's he fighting dirty? That's
Clearly,
It's
you don't
hard-
know enough about this man.
Stop him! Save me!
You think I can stop him?
So is you, you little fudgehead. Come here and let's have a
They really are
nice
just
long
milking
chat.
having
Let
Boot
it
Hill
all
back
out.
as
No
much
more
as
mud,
possible.
love, and secrets
Yeah.
between us. Hey, don't run! Let me teach you a lesson in tough
Ooh.
love.
And we are watching murder live on camera.
It's
Yeah.
watching murder. We don't get to see.
Yeah,
Well,
Albert
okay,
gets to
yes,
see
Albert
it.
is. We're hearing murder
Also,
live.
also
on
can
screen.
I point out Archer's face looks way too smooth. Like, like in the Star Rail art style for like youthful male characters, they just don't have a way of putting enough lines on the face for it to look like his usual surly self. So it looks like he's achieved some sort of Zen state.
You mean he's not? He doesn't look like he's fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he needs more scars and wrinkles on his face.
Not even scars. Just he
That
needs
face
brow
of I'm done
furrows.
with everything.
Yeah.
He needs like just the little crease on his brow at the very least.
Let's see.
Like
There's a
this,
description.
this looks like he's just done feeling.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
I
there's-
guess the masters are the people that they're or the master servant combos from Penacony, because
Yes, they said they're sticking.
Rin was
Oh,
definitely
okay.
not a. Well, at least I'm pretty sure Rin wasn't an orphan.
Yeah, no, Rin's mother was technically alive.
So you're an orphan too, as Master asked? I guess so, the man replied, but I was luckier back then. I had someone looking out for me, kept me from going down the wrong path. Though in the end, I'm not sure if I grew up the right way myself. I feel his master nodded emphatically. People like us always need a lot of time to deal with our past selves. Either make peace with them or overcome them. Overcome my past self, the man scoffed. I'm really not very good at that sort of thing. Oh really? You seem pretty comfortable with yourself, though. No, what I mean is, I was once defeated by my past self. The man gave a wry smile and shrugged. Literally.
Time travel's a bitch, ain't it?
Time travel is a bitch.
But also, I can just imagine. I like this. I like this camaraderie they're kind of giving Aventurine and Archer. It's not really something I would have expected, but
No,
it does
that's
make sense
nice.
when it's put like that. And also, I can just imagine Aventurine just going like, "Wait, what? What are you
The
talking
Adventure's like,
about?"
what are you talking about? What do you mean? What the hell?
Oh,
He's
how
like-
did you manage this
He's like, it's a
on
long
multiple
story.
levels?
Like, did you fight
Yeah.
a Memoria bubble or something? No, I fought myself. And then Aventurine's just even more confused.
Yeah, he's like, well, was it like a dream or like was it like, you know, like a something
A
else? He's like,
simulation?
was it like a game? And he's like, no, I literally fought myself. It
feel
was an
like I
epic
went and
fight
fought
that was
me.
beautifully animated.
I went and fought me. I was stronger. I still got my ass kicked.
Yeah, I was stronger, but I lost.
I lost in the battle of ideas and ideals, and then I lost the battle period.
Yep. Yeah, so, yeah. Are you excited to get Archer for free? And are you excited to roll for Saber by starting over your pity?
If rolls weren't already drained after people trying to get fine on, they're sure going to be drained now.
This
Hope
game's
your
gonna make
rolls are
so
good.
much money this month. Holy god. It's gonna make like probably like 200 mil just on mobile. I saw already like people already tracking some of the money and oh boy, it's stupid money again.
Yay, stupid money.
Yay, stupid money. But yeah, we shall see you all later. Bye.